to turn the tables, I could do this. Just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new view, and I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting. I just gotta fight for it, willing to die for it, willing to like soreness, I just need to hike for it. I'm standing up cause I've had enough. I won't give up, I'm a champion. As long as I'm breathing, I'm not retreating. I could be bleeding, I'll take a beating and keep on proceeding. I'm not fatiguing, cause once I enter the ring, I'll be undefeated. My hands stable, I feel able to turn the tables, I could do this. Just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new view, and I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting. I just gotta fight for it, willing to die for it, willing to like soreness, I just need to hike for it. I'm standing up cause I've had enough. I won't give up, I'm a champion. As long as I'm breathing, I'm not retreating. I could be bleeding, I'll take a beating and keep on proceeding. I'm not fatiguing, cause once I enter the ring, I'll be undefeated. My hands stable, I feel able to turn the tables, I could do this. Just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new view, and I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting. I just gotta fight for it, willing to die for it, willing to like soreness, I just need to hike for it. I'm standing up cause I've had enough. I won't give up, I'm a champion. As long as I'm breathing, I'm not retreating. I could be bleeding, I'll take a beating and keep on proceeding. I'm not fatiguing, cause once I enter the ring, I'll be undefeated. My hands stable, I feel able to turn the tables, I could do this. Just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new view, and I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting. I just gotta fight for it, willing to die for it, willing to like soreness, I just need to hike for it. I'm standing up cause I've had enough. I won't give up, I'm a champion. As long as I'm breathing, I'm not retreating. I could be bleeding.
Hello everybody and welcome to Waylander Gaming. This is Waylander here bringing you, sadly it's only going to be one match for the evening in the MLMA Mobile Legends Masters Academy. It's going to be Omnipotence up against Jinxers in it's a league match, so obviously it's going to be a best of one. Let's get into the coin toss and let's ask Omnipotence. Heads or tails? Alright, so as we wait for Omnipotence to call out heads or tails, it's heads is the call. And it's tails. So Jinxers are gonna get your pick. So Jinx is going to go left or right, and then we're going to get into, as we know, the lobby bans. But directly after this, if you're wondering, right, is the stream's going to be done after one solitary game? Is this not so nice? Well, we will have the LDS Grand Finals, which is a best of 3, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so they're taking the right side. Okay, so it's going to be Omnipotence with the bans first. And so, okay, that'll be a best of 5. So we're going to have quite a long session there coming up next, starting at 8:30 directly after this match. And so it's Haya and Suyu band coming out for the side of Omnipotence. So let's see what Jinxers picks. Or bans, rather. So we wait for Jinxers to tell us which 2 heroes they wish to ban in the lobby. And we're gonna just, let me preemptively type out the message, and so we can get quickly into the match. Alright. Right, so we're gonna get into the match, just telling the teams we're getting ready, and live we go into the drafting phase. Quite interested to see what these 2 teams are going to be going for. For everybody tuning in to watch, thank you for tuning in to watch this game with us. It's the Masters Academy, well, one game for the evening. It is Omnipotence up against Jinxers. It was Jinxers who won the coin toss and decided to go for second pick as we're getting into the typical ban phase right now. It's going to be an exciting one. Omnipotence up against Jinxers. As we see Omnipotence with a Hylos ban coming out straight off the bat. We've got the Zushin ban being followed up there for Jinxers. They don't want to face up against that still, even though it's been nerfed, still slightly annoying mage to face. Nice ban again coming out from Omnipotence with the chip ban. They don't want to have that extremely strong Roma at this moment. Even with the nerf on chip, he's just still an annoyance. So you are asking, I wonder if Eudora is going to be banned. Well, we'll see. It's the Hayabusa ban coming out from the side of Jinxers here. And so it's Cyberwolf with the first pick for Omnipotence. It's going to be picking. What do we expect to see? A swap? Maybe we'll get to see what you are wanted to see, the Eudora. Well, we've got Issa Shake locking onto Bruno. Bruno would inspire as the first pick for the side of Omnipotence. Zangetsu locking onto the Lunox pick there. Will this be Lunox gold? Possibly. Or are they going to be taking it to the mid? So we gotta go Jinxers. I hope you've been voting there. You know, in the chat, in the poll, if you're tuning in, polls up. So far the votes are going to Omnipotence, but I can see Go Jinxers in the chat. What's happening? Are we voting for the Jinxers there? So it's the hidden one. Looks like he's locking onto the Roger, so it's going to be Roger Gold and Zangetsu taking the Lunox in the mid. Angela pick coming out from the side of Omnipotence, and Camilla as well. So it looks like it's going to be an Angela mid Camilla roam Camilla is quite strong at this moment in time. Angela mid is probably to just get it out of the way and not want to deal with that Angela Roger combination. But ooh, is it Minotaur? Is it the Gato? Gato is extremely strong right now, but we'll have to wait to see whether Xanthes takes the Gato onto the XP lane or into the mid lane. So kill switch, not Eudora. No, looks like you are. It looks like it's not gonna be a kill switch on the mid lane, because I mean, you've got a Camilla and you've got a Angela, right? So it's not like they're gonna have two roams. So it's Nemesis banning out the Phoveus and kill switch. What's he gonna kill? He kills the Tigreal. So no Tigreal, no implosion plays coming out. Let's get to see what OBS 1 is going to pick here for the side of Jinxers. They've got some tankiness in the form of Gato. So it's going to be a Gato roam. And we've got the Bernadetta pick in there. So Bernadetta, they're going to be using that mobility of hers to traverse the map, get it into position. They've got some decent ultis for team fights in the Avatar of Guardian, and as well as Bernadetta's ulti. Kill switch there. You are. I know this is on your friends list. Picking up the Zilong, and it's a Zilong Inspire. So, well, Zilong is not meta. Let's be honest here, right? He's not meta, but if he does get fed, he's kind of like the Layla and Mia combos. They're not meta, but if you ever get a fed Mia or fed Layla or a fed Zilong, it's so hard to deal with what they're going to be doing, what they dish out. They dish out so much damage. So Alpha is the pick from Andre956. Nemesis locking onto the Belmont, which I'm not too sure how it would work into an Alpha. He's going to be dealing a lot of true damage, especially with the hot guard on him from that Angela. It's going to be melting down the tanky lineup, but they do have the tank melter, I mean like a proper killer on the side of Jinxers in the form of Lunox, you know. Very, very, very dangerous pick. But I'm not too sure because how they're going to be dealing with the Alpha, because they don't have any particular amount of extremely hard lockdown. I mean, Gato, if he tries to lock down that Alpha, he's just going to melt the Alpha. I mean, the Alpha is just going to melt that Gato. Vengeance or no vengeance. So it's going to be a little bit of a iffy game. Some, how do you say, interesting picks coming out from both teams. But interesting or not, let's see how interesting the matchup's going to actually be. As we get into the first game here, it's what it is, a best of one. So to the victor goes the spoils and the 3 points. I am quite interested to see these lineups. There's some potentially good combinations going here. And then there's some picks that don't have necessarily the synergy that's quite needed. But this is an academy league, so it's all about a learning experience, learning what works with one another, what combos are gonna go together. So both teams, by the time we're done with this league, you're gonna see them leaps and bounds in terms of knowledge ahead of where they need to go. So you got Jinxers already competing for this litho. Look at the damage coming out there onto Cyberwolf. Gato jumps in there, but the Alpha, he's returning that damage. Look at the true damage coming out. Angela just trying to heal up. The Bruno makes the rotation here towards the mid lane, but the litho goes to the side of Jinxers. As both jungles go back to the jungle to continue farming. Roger taking a lot of damage here from this Bruno. He's got that Inspire, so he's going to be bullying that Bruno, that Roger a little bit. Yeah, turret diving. Lots of damage coming out onto Hidden One. Camilla making the rotation up here towards the gold lane. Okay, the Alpha is making the gold lane rotation here. As you see, Bruno pushing that lane in. Wants to try and get as much farm as possible. Waiting for his team to come in. Though, ideally what you'd like to do here as a marksman is freeze the lane to prevent some farm. But ooh, see the engagement onto the Alpha. Balmont just spinning around, trying to get a bit of damage, but the heals just come out and the Alpha is back to normal. Lunox pushing for that level 4. Belmont just trying to zone away here. Andre 956 wants to get the Retri advantage, so he's going to take his buff. Whereas Belmont's trying to make a rotation here towards the Zilong. Kill switch there. Does he realize he's in danger? Yes, he does. He gets a nice flip into the turret. He's there to follow up. The stun comes out from Xanthes there. Camilla comes in trying to zone the team away. But Zangetsu is there with that Lunox already level 4, but scary to deal with, especially with the damage that will come out from here. As we see Andre 956 already level 5 wants to go and start this turtle. His team doing a nice job of zoning away here, but there is a bit of stun poke damage coming out onto Camilla. Camilla doesn't have that cursed blood just yet. Ooh, light ultimate comes out. There's going to be the engagement. Spirit of Alpha onto the Belmont. Average of Guardian comes out. Beautiful rotation from the Benedetta into the lane, and first blood go to the side of Xanthes here as the Heart Guard's been cast onto the Alpha. They do push this mid lane turret though, but Zangetsu is here to try and protect this. He is going to clear that wave. So you see Andre taking the litho. Is he going to go for a potential jungle invade? I don't think so. As we see Roger struggling a little bit against the Bruno. Not sure how to handle the damage that comes up from the Inspire. Ooh, the engagement. The Spear of Alpha comes out onto the Gato. There's Camilla. She's trying to get into position. Wants to land the Cursed Blood. And they do manage to take down the Gato. But there's Belmont. He wants to try and do some amount of damage in here. Roger getting a bit of poke in, but without any potential set coming out. This is not a good engagement for the Jinxers there, as you see that the Belmont's retreating. Andre wants to invade the jungle. Spear of Alpha comes out. But there's the Avatar of Guardian. Do they manage to get the kill? Yes, oh, they do, cause the blood does land onto 2, but this is not going to be enough. Heart Guard onto the Camilla there. Camilla trying to escape the attentions of everybody. Roger, he's coming in here. But then the team Benedetta's rotated as well. Does she land the skills? Yes, she does. But this is the fluff into the turret. Oh, and it's going to be one. 2 of them really low for the side of Omnipotence here. It's Cyber and the Zilong who have to make the retreat. So 2-2 at this moment in time. But look at Bruno. He sees the opportunity. He's just pushing and pushing. He should be able to take this first turret. But will he be able to survive everybody's attention? He's already used the dash, but he's doing so much damage. Oh my word. The Roger. He's going to kill the Roger. Is he going to go? Bruno goes in 2v1 and takes down a kill. Turret and kill. He's got that, if you can see. The Husk Claw's already built, so the sustain is there. Okay, so we're getting back towards this turtle fight around the mid lane. Both teams already here in position. Ooh, Cyberwolf taking a lot of damage, but manages to get out of the way there. Avatar of Guardian committed from the Gato, slightly prematurely, I would say, and does not connect onto anybody. Lunox trying to get into position. The Bruno getting the turtle there. Cursed Blood lands onto 2. Follow up from the team. They're going in wild there. It's gonna be the Zilong with a double kill, but they managed to take down 3 around the turtle. And the jungle invade has started. Omnipotence building up a healthy 4k gold lead at this moment in time in the game. Lanes being pushed. Bruno has made the rotation across to try and protect his top lane turret from the push of Roger. He wants to go in and engage on the hidden one there on the Roger. Where Roger decides it's best to retreat in this particular position. So it's still... well, now it's 2 turrets down. Oh, the engagement. Nice stun from Cyberwolf onto the Roger there. Roger just poking and trying to get back underneath the turret. There's Angela. She's still got that Heart Guard up. Belmont wants to be aggressive and get into position, but he doesn't have that set that he needs from his team. That's what you need. You need to lock down the Alpha once that Heart Guard's committed onto him. Spirit of Alpha comes out with the Heart Guard. The Avatar of Guardian lands this time perfectly under the turret, but there's going to be the Cursed Blood coming out. Look at the damage. The follow-up there from the Benedetta, but they all managed to survive all of that and take down 2 under the turret. That Heart Guard coming in absolutely clutch. Angela, as I always say, is devastating hero to pick. Ooh, engagement Zilong onto the Bernadetta. She does cast that Petrify, but Kill Switch there just being healed up and healing himself up at the same time with a lot of lifesteal. Omega Gaming is asking why not ban the one trick. Well, interesting question there, Omega. You can ask the teams after the game's done. So Alpha starting this third and final turtle of the game. But he's here by his lonesome. Zilong is just here in position, tries to prevent the engagement from the Gatto. Gatto does land. Oh, Avatar of Guardian! Yeah, catch the Camilla out! Nice play from them. But there's the Lunox. She's got that Dark Ultimate. They're just melting everybody. She's just doing so much damage. And they managed to pick up three for nothing. For one, there was a pickup on the top lane. Roger was taken down. The Angela couldn't commit the Heart Guard because she used it on the Bruno as they engaged on the Roger there. But Roger did manage to take that top lane turret, as we see Bernadetta trying to push this turret, but Bruno doing so much damage, takes down solo kill onto the Bernadetta there. So the gold lane still staying pretty much the same. It's a 4k gold lead. Camilla getting engaged upon by the Gatto, but healed up from the Angela. Roger, he wants to get this turret pushed in here. He's got almost that tier 2 turret. Ooh, auto aim from the Zilong. Did not land onto the Roger, but there's the Spear of Alpha, Curse Blood, everything's landing. But this Gatto, he's sustaining through it all. Are they going to be able to get the Camilla as well? Yes, they do. Take it down too. But again, once again, Bruno, he's doing the damage there on the top lane, killing the Bernadette off. But it was a 2-for-1 exchange overall, as Valmont goes to protect his mid lane turret. Roger, I think should be able to try and take this tier 2 turret, but no. The waves are coming in. Bruno didn't manage to take the tier 2 turret here on the bot lane side. It's another 25 seconds until the Lord. We see both teams in position. The minion wave managed to actually take the mid lane turret. So in terms of map control, advantage Omnipotence. Though as we see, the gold lead is still being maintained more or less evenly. So for the way things stand now, Omnipotence using a lot of split push there. Marksman and Angela just rotating to try and take as many turrets as they can. Engagement onto the Gatto. Gatto's low. He's commits that Avatar of Guardian to escape, but they're chasing him down. The Retri does come out from the Alpha. And he's starting the turtle anyway, knowing that he's got the Camilla to zone away the team. And so he should be able to take it with or without Retri uncontested. So, first Lord of the game falling to Omnipotence, as they'll probably be hoping to close this out in the next couple of minutes with this Lord. It may not be the enhanced Lord, but with the team fight potential that they possess at this moment in time, they could possibly get this game to end. Ooh, engagement. The Cursed Blood does come out here. They managed to toss back that Gatto. He's down. Bernadetta. Beautiful Petrify ulti. Takes down the Alpha. It's the hard cut onto the Camilla. Zilong's doing some pushing as well as the Bruno. Wasn't it really a fantastic engage there without the two major source of damage dealers in there? Stun comes out onto the Roger. Lunox getting poked up there onto the turret, but does manage to protect that turret, the tier 2 turret, as we see Lord being eaten up slowly but surely by the side of Jinxers. They should be able to defend this, but and they just want to keep their tier 3 turrets going. And at least as many tier 2 as they possibly can. But the damage coming up from Bruno should melt this tier 2 turret down quite quickly. As we see, the Cursed Blood is still available for the Camilla there. She wants to land a good set. Ooh, look at the damage coming onto Belmont. He won't be able to survive this. Avatar of Guardian lands onto 2, but he's going to get melted up. The Zilong doing so much damage. It's going to be 2 down as the waves are being pushed in here. They want to take down at least one tier 3 turret. The shields are still up on this bot lane here, but there's a shake on the Bruno. He just wants to go in and melt. He's got a lot of damage on him. He just needs to get a couple more hits in there. He's trying. It's so close. Oh, but there's the engagement. They managed to take down the Camilla. But there we have the hot cut onto the Bruno. He's killing everybody. Pushing in down the mid lane. Wants to chase the Lunox. The talent lock comes out here. He's sustaining through all of this. Roger goes in there, but wow, monster kill on the Bruno. He wants to go in 1v5. He is extremely fit at this moment in time. Needs some heals from his team. The Vengeance comes out, almost killing the Bruno, but he's going to heal back up here as Zilong probably going to try and take this mid lane. Oh, hot god. Once again, will this be the end? They have no way to deal with the damage output coming out from the Bruno and the Zilong at this moment in time to Jinxers. They really do. And with the hot guard on the Bruno, he wants to get this turret lock. He's trying to create the angle for himself. The Bernadetta's trying to engage onto him, but then the waves being cleared. He's trying to get something done there. He's whacking everybody. Oh, those bouncy balls into the turret. He's got the turret lock on here. They don't have the set to try and stop him. He's turret locking. The game is done. Omnipotence taking this game in just over 12 minutes. Well played by both teams, but congratulations to Omnipotence taking this elite match and picking up the 3 points. 19-10. So that was an exciting game to watch, as we got to see some players on their main. I'm sure you all know who was playing their main. As Angel Eye says, yeah, Bruno going crazy. He really did go crazy. I mean, look at the damage output from Issa Shake here. It's kind of nuts. Damage, team fight, turret damage, 80%. Really doing a good job for his team. But unfortunately, for this particular stream, that will be all. But I'll see you guys within the next few minutes as we're going to get into the LGS Grand Finals. It is going to be a crackerjack of a game. But thank you for tuning in for this. We will be live again shortly. Congratulations once again to Omnipotence taking the 3 points. So as I get this lobby set up, I will see you all in the next